welcome to Channel14.com's Bodega Nights. I'm Joao.
I'm Paulo the Saxel, who has been gone for so long but now is back.
This is Radio Norm.
And welcome to Jobber Talk with Martin, only at Bodega Nights. Nights.
Nights.
All right.
Well, this episode is fairly well represented. Well represented. We have
one from each show, actually.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Yeah.
constituency here, like government.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh, like the deep state, I see.
Yes, we have a
Yes.
representative from each show we have on Channel 14.
So we are
Yeah.
like the deep state because how many of us are actually elected or something?
We're not really
what?
elected.
Who
Nobody-
elected what?
nobody really
What are we
elects.
talking about? Elections are
I don't know.
elections aren't until May.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
How'd you know I'm dating May? Just kidding.
Wait, you're dating May? How is she? How
Aunt
is she?
May? Oh, she's doing fine and she's gray-haired.
So you like
Don't tell Peter.
Okay.
So what's it like being
She died-
Uncle
she-
Ben
she-
number 2?
You know what that means, right? I'ma die in the next few
They're gonna
comic
give you
books.
Yeah.
I'll
Will
be
you-
the new
so-
Uncle Ben.
So will you inspire your nephew to great feats of heroism with your death?
I'll tell him with
Or
great.
are you going to become the uncle of Andrew Garfield?
Oh God,
Oh.
Spider douche! I can totally just be the uncle of Tobey Maguire. I mean, he can totally cry his eyes out, not like Spider douche.
I can totally imagine Martin as Spider-Man's uncle telling him, "Keep doing the wrestling thing, kid."
Remember, if they don't put you over, use that chokehold I taught you to the owner.
Yes. With great power comes great ability to take that belt.
With great power comes massive choke slams.
Yes.
With great power comes great roids. So's does the unintelligible people who don't watch wrestling.
Yeah. So speaking of wrestling, how's Jobber Talk coming along, Martin?
Oh,
Is
you
it
know, Jobber Talk's doing just fine. I heard it's getting its ass kicked in the ratings, just like a real jobber.
Well, launched. Yeah. Jobber Talk this season for
Jobber Talk, now on iTunes. Subscribe now.
Now on everything. Now
What
on
do you
everything
call
under the sun.
Right now.
No, it's actually on
was that,
iTunes,
Paulo?
right, Joe?
Yeah, it's on
So
iTunes.
it's got-
Oh yeah.
an episode or two up.
Is it on
Already.
Stitcher?
Should be.
No, it's not on Stitcher
No.
yet. I didn't. I haven't submitted the feed to Stitcher. I probably
Yeah.
should.
We're in the cult of Apple right now, Jobber Talk.
It's
even
fine.
though I don't have Apple products.
If you're on iTunes, it's official.
Yep, I'm iTunes official.
Yeah.
And it's on Player FM.
Oh yeah, I'm a player. Don't tell Aunt May I'm
Because-
dating April,
what's his name?
who's like a month before her. O'Neill.
I see what you did there.
So are the turtles.
And of course, there's always the RSS feed. And
Oh, yeah.
you can search for us on, or you can search for it on, your various podcatchers and stuff. So
Yep.
it's all there. What's the elevator pitch for Jobber Talk for the people that don't listen to Jobber Talk but listen to Bodega Nights?
Well, hold on. Can you give me a second? You just caught me off guard here. Give me 5 seconds. Count me down.
5, 4,
4,
3.
3.
It's funny
Two.
because his picture has
One.
5 on it with his.
That's
Yeah.
right. By the way, from the past
Feel the
episodes
rhythm.
of Bodega Nights, I mean from our previous episodes, we've been talking about wrestling in the off tangents or the on tangent segment. On Third World Linux, we also get that from your off tangent segment. I actually heard some wrestling in the first few
Yeah.
episodes, so Why not have a podcast in Channel 14 that talks about wrestling, but specializes in one of the best parts of wrestling? The people who have their bodies down on the mat for the 3 count or they tap out to the submissions. The people who make wrestling what it is. The people who have their backs on the mats. Basically, who takes the job. Who gets the job done.
Triple H.
Jobbers. The ones that make Roman Reigns look good.
Who?
Burn?
Roman Reigns.
Right?
So
Confirmation?
Martin, is there such a thing as like a high level jobber?
Yes, there's Dolph Ziggler, right? There are jobbers to the stars.
Jobbers to the stars.
There's Ziggler, there's Alberto Del Rio, there's Tito Santana, there's Jeff
Basically
Hardy.
their job, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's Jack Swagger. Remember, he was a world champion, then he lost and kept losing.
How long was he a champion?
Not that long. That's how long.
Sounds short.
Yeah.
And you also like you are also going to be doing stuff about the Philippine wrestling revolution, or
Yeah.
as I like to think of it, about go ahead.
It's like the Pinoy wrestling scene here. Basically, I'm gonna do what I can't do in a certain blog I'm writing, because every time I interview them, they kayfabe me. If you guys are listening to this podcast right now, yeah, this is not gonna be kayfabe. We're gonna analyze you guys. Don't worry, I'm gonna promote you on the other side. This is just me being a bit more analytical and being a smartass. Ding! Plus points if you got that reference.
So you've been watching them as well.
Yeah, he's the lesser douche version of Game Theory guy voice. So his voice is kind of better for me. I can actually stomach this Adam guy. Which is incredible because some of his, things he should have booked is hit or miss. You know, the favorite episode I watched so far in his series is the Christian one, the one more match thing. That was good. I would totally.
Okay, so we're talking about
What Culture
we're talking
Guy.
about the YouTube channel What Culture WWE.
Yeah, What Culture Guy with Adam. What's his last name?
Wait.
Blampier or something.
Wait.
Something like that.
Oh, wait, hold up. Remind me something. Christian isn't wrestling anymore?
Yeah, he's retired.
Oh.
But he's still-
Damn it, I've been out of the scene for too long.
But he's still
Speaking
reeking of
of-
awesomeness.
Speaking of stuff that's been out of the scene for too long, how's Radio Norm Season 2?
Been out of the scene for too long.
Oh, he caught you off guard.
It requires more than 5 seconds to come up with a response for, a season's worth of 2-minute episodes. What was that? Radio Norm got sidetracked by life. It's the closest explanation I have for ending season 1 very quickly. Actually, also, I was starting to realize most of the episodes have been focusing on one thing and one thing only, so I figured it's best to stop there until we get more of a story going on. Well, not a story, but more variety coming up. Because I can keep going. I just don't think, the listeners will keep listening if I keep about the same 2-hour traffic conversation.
Oh. Okay.
So for season 2, we're trying to introduce significantly more variety, and I'm trying to avoid talking about the significantly worsening traffic in the metro and what it's like to live in a city that's somebody wrote as unlivable in the next 4 years.
But we need more
Yeah.
social commentary, especially through Radio
Oh.
Norm.
Oh, I'm ramping up the social commentary.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, because like one of my favorite episodes of season 1. I like how we're doing seasons on Radio Norm. It feels all legit and shit.
Hey man,
Yeah, dude, my favorite my favorite episode was
I think I know this one.
the fourth episode. It was the fourth episode where you had the line, "As memories fade, the World Wide Web remembers."
oh nice.
This is not the right one that I thought that you would remember. But I do remember that one, yes. That was the
And,
one
and
with
I also really liked the,
Max commentary. Go ahead.
yeah, like I really enjoyed that that particular episode.
Oh, online
Um,
self. You
it
mean.
was episode.
4.
It was episode 4.
Yeah, as you said, the thing lives forever. The online self. I like that too.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly philosophical for a 2-minute talk.
Wait, which episode was the one where you said inhale, exhale?
Inhale,
Inhale,
exhale. That's
exhale,
like
yeah.
the 8th episode, maybe.
Oh, dude, you're
It's the
Ch-
goose. It's the Goose Fraba episode. I keep talking about it as the Goose Fraba episode.
Why do you call it Goose Fraba?
Well, the whole. All right, it's one of those. All right, I've been talking about waiting in this stupid line for 2 hours for 3 episodes now. What else happens during this 2 hours? And most of the time, it's me trying to get a grip on my stress by doing breathing exercises.
the inner coffee shop of your mind.
Yeah. Because I can't really go into a coffee shop while I'm in line waiting for a bus.
That's true.
That's very true. But I got more social commentary coming up. There's another one. Can I spoil a bit?
Yes.
Well, that's your call. Your show, your call.
All right. Your show, your call. Norm goes on a 3-day
Banana
vacation with strangers. That's basically what the episode is. It's a vacation with strangers.
That's so cool.
Sounds like a
And-
sitcom.
Sounds like a sitcom. It's right now it's one episode. We'll see if we're gonna expand the entire 3 days. The first episode is all about the social commentary
cool.
of it. And then, but there's the second part of it that I left at episode 1 of the
So-
3-day vacation thing,
so
which
there's
basically begins with a haunted house.
So there's no chance for this sounding like an LSD trip.
The last 10 seconds of it, where I start talking about the haunted house. Yes.
Okay.
So I guess it would be worthwhile to mention that Radio Norm Season 1 sounds so cool.
The
I know.
anthology.
Sounds so legit. Yeah, the anthology. We have a torrent, and we'll probably put it up on the site, and like have it in the show notes of this episode and the show notes of all of the subsequent Radio Norm
It's
episodes.
free for download.
That way, if y'all wanna,
Technically,
podcasts by definition are.
Dude.
as a
At
At least
collection.
it's all just like in one place, ba?
All of the episodes account for 1 hour. You can listen to it while playing your favorite MMO or something.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep going with that format, like 18 episodes per season, and we'll release them every other Thursday.
Starting,
Awesome.
starting when we're ready. Yeah. We have a launch date figured out.
Around Chinese New Year.
Yes.
Alright.
Actually, when is Chinese New Year this year?
Oh Jesus
Feb
Christ!
8.
Yeah. I don't have a
Feb.
Chinese New Year episode.
Feb something.
Feb 8, man. Monday.
I don't have a Chinese New Year episode.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't think I'd need to make one, but okay. We'll
You
figure it
have
out.
to.
I have to. Racially required to. All right.
Like me. Wait. When's White Christmas?
Oh, isn't that just regular Christmas? Yes.
Isn't that Christmas in a temperate country?
Yeah.
White
Dang.
Christmas is just Christmas, Martin. We just all adopted it December 25.
Thank God!
Holiday. Pagans.
I mean, the worst thing that could happen in 2016 is like if Christmas is on a Saturday and we don't have a day, oh my God, it's a Sunday. That's even worse.
Oh yeah,
Why?
one of the good holidays this year is on a Sunday.
I hate you, 2016.
2017 is where all the long weekends at. Yes.
Yeah, because wait, no, but then a leap year it skips a year.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
what was it? Yeah.
2015 spoiled us. Well, not my August.
Not really.
You know why.
Well, we'll see. Think we're waiting with bated breath on 2016, but 2017 we're out to party. Ish.
Yeah! We go party like it's 20... What year?
17.
2017.
17, yeah,
2016.
617.
But yeah, like today is the 23rd.
Yeah.
Right? Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next year the 23rd is going to be on a Monday, and then it's going to be on a Tuesday in 2018,
Oh.
then on a Wednesday in 2019.
It leaps a day.
What about
Yeah.
in 2020?
There's gonna be C-Lab in 2020.
What happens is, the like it moves forward by one day each year, and then it skips a day on a leap year or after a leap year.
So which one's the leap year or the next leap year?
This year, 2016.
Next month.
Oh,
Yeah.
So the next leap year would be 2020.
I guess. Wait.
You could say that,
Every
yeah.
4 years,
2020.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 4 years. But then you have, well, not necessarily every 4 years. It's got to be like divisible by a certain number or something. It's like a lot more technical than that, but we're not a lot more technical. It's a little bit more technical, but for the most part, it's every 4 years.
So basically, every 4 years, if we need to be making broad estimates, but if we have to be really technical and go into the mathematical details, yeah, it's not exactly 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that was a drawn out way to say what we were saying.
Oh yeah.
I've been reading books with really complicated language. It twists my brain into pasta that is basically, well, the pasta being parpadelli, which makes for really good spaghetti, for a very good pasta dish if it's served with a nice thick meat sauce and cheese.
So you want to get some pasta mania, brother? We'll go to the Mall of America in Minnesota. Oh wait, we're already closed. Damn it.
The traffic was hell. Took us forever to get there. When we got there, it was already closed. Alright, so what can we expect with the continuous third world Linux, the never-ending
Right.
mothership?
Give me 5 seconds.
It's our turn to ask the question. For
I broke the OG feed. I accidentally broke the OG feed for Third World Linux, right?
That's possible? That's possible?
We did because I transferred all of our I've been transferring like everything channel 14 onto from like my personal Gmail accounts and stuff to
work, channel 14
yeah, to the channel,
channel
14 Gmail.
Gmail.
Yeah. And like I was like really scared, right? Like, oh no, it's probably gonna break something. And everything seemed fine until we got a tweet from I can't remember the guy's username anymore, but he was like, your OG feed is broken. It's like, no.
So
That's like the little bastion of freedom in like channel 14.
is that the only fully open source one?
What do you mean the only fully open source? Like the only fully open source audio codec?
You're calling it the bastion of freedom. That's why I'm just wondering if that's the only one that's completely free, as it were.
Free as in beer?
Yeah. Free as in freedom.
Free as in defined
Or free as in
in
speech.
whatever way you want to define it. or whatever way you actually define
freedom
it.
is in freedom as in the lack of unnecessary restrictions upon your liberty. Freedom.
Okay, that kind of freedom.
Oh. Sounds like Philoantro.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
Shout out
it's
to
both,
I was
Dean
just
Mejos.
trying to sound like Paulo.
so it's both freedom. It's both freedom to and freedom for.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is getting
Yeah.
way deep.
And it's also freedom from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
freedom,
freedom
from, and
from.
Like it's
freedom
also
for.
freedom from the tyranny of proprietary software and hardware, that sort of thing. But
And it's freedom. And it's freedom to.
and it's freedom to do what you want with the software that you put on your hardware. Freedom to do what you want with your hardware. So say for example the Macintosh, you have to move heaven and earth to get anything other than OS 10X on
I
it,
actually
right?
think you have to collapse the dimension we live in just to do that.
Losing.
Not really. Just have to get like weird you just have to get like weird drivers and stuff.
So does it already fall into the realm of delving into eldritch monstrosities?
Well, going back to the genesis of what we were talking about, I broke the OG feed and I'm really, really sorry.
Okay.
But
It's okay.
the tangent has left the building.
What we're gonna be doing though? So we're probably gonna have like a special little bonus episode or something, like just for the people that listen on the OG feed. As dude, I'm really sorry that the OG feed screwed up. I had to like nuke it and all of that. Yeah. We're doing a feedback episode next week or this week. Well, as this comes out this week.
How many shows has PWR had?
Right now, that's a good question. Hold on, let me count. There's Renaissance, there's Terminus, there's Vendetta, there's Revolution X, then there's Live, then there's Renaissance 2, then there's Live Part 2, then there's Terminus 2. So that's 8, and the 9th show is gonna be held on the 31st, so that's 8 days from now. It's gonna be their very first Sunday show, and it will be PWR Live, the 3rd edition, at the iAcademy, the auditorium in iAcademy. Get your tickets now!
So your episode for Jobber Talk is going to be that and like a Royal Rumble, what's it called? And like a Royal Rumble analysis.
Oh, dude, my Rumble episode's already done. I don't think I'll analyze anything unless I feel pressured to. Now I feel pressured to, so I might have to analyze. But I don't. Nah. I don't know. There may be an analysis part. Hey, speaking of which, are you guys gonna be watching it? Because the only thing I might be watching is the 30-man over-the-top battle royal, as usual.
It's at 7 in the morning though.
Oh no,
I
the
don't
Skinny
really-
Mike's thing?
For us.
No, it's we can watch it 9 a.m. on Fox.
Yeah, but it's
it's,
Oh, work-
it's a Monday morning, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's Fox.
it's Fox.
Hey, it's not.
After what they did to Fant Four Stick.
Hey, it's not like it's Fox News. This is Fox Philippines. This is a tamer fox. What does the fox say, by the way?
We shall see. I'm generally on my way to work at that time. From 7 to 9.
Wait, that's true. I am at work that time. Unless
Wait,
I
what?
filed a leave.
What day is this?
Let me check if I filed
It's
a
a
leave.
Monday, Paulo.
Monday
coming
morning.
Monday.
Nuts. Nuts.
It's,
nuts.
you know, life gets in
Yeah.
the way.
Yes, life.
Work gets in our way.
Other
Work.
stuff that needs to be done.
But yeah, so I can talk to you guys about it right now. Like the Rumble match, for the first time in years, it's gonna be Roman Reigns, the WWE champion, defending his title on the line against 29 other men in the 30-man over-the-top battle royal. So,
Right, this is actually going to be coming out after the Rumble, so
this is awkward. So if you're listening to this and you have yet to watch the Rumble, don't worry, we're not gonna spoil it for you. The January 6th episode of Jobber Talk will. But F you if you listened to that earlier.
We cannot predict the future, I think.
Yeah, but I can predict that Brock Lesnar might be one of the winners, or so says Mr. Adam from WhatCulture.com.
No spoilers.
I really
No
want The
spoilers.
Undertaker to take it.
Me too. But I don't think he'll be back until, after the Rumble.
Has he been active recently? Like, as in the past 3 months?
Nah, no. He did low blow
Right.
Brock
So speaking
Lesnar.
of inactivity, how's Saxel Pigs coming along, Paulo?
What?
No, I don't.
We're gonna have to call you out on this.
Funny
Paulo.
that you should ask that, because I don't need 5 seconds for that. 2 things. 1, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Work.
2, Monday to Saturday.
Life
Work it
getting
like
away.
Male.
And wait, there's a third thing.
Like,
Third thing, I'm still getting used to schedule.
There's a second thing?
yeah, man. Like,
I'm
congratulations on the new job, dude.
And the new show.
Like, eventually. Wait, what?
What new show?
Isn't Paulo Pigs Out relatively new?
Oh!
it's fairly
yes,
new.
I've released an episode once every 3 months. Yes, that counts as being new because
Yes.
the gap between each of the releases makes it in
It's
such a
3
way
months.
that every single release is brand friggin' new.
The production quality is significantly hard to maintain, so it takes about 3 months to make an episode.
Post-prod is kinda bitch. I can relate.
Well, to be fair, like it is significantly harder
For video.
I think, to get for video.
Yeah.
But then my computer is a piece of crap, so like
Yeah.
my render times are so much longer than
You say,
like what say Miko or indeed Paulo would have.
Joao, you say your computer is crap, right?
Oh, damn.
Because the computer I have,
Yeah,
the
dude.
computer I have in work, looks like it came from like a decade or 2 ago.
No. It's historical.
My computer literally came from a decade ago.
Yeah,
Holy smokes.
mine will-
10 years
2006?
old.
mine came from anywhere from a decade or 2 ago, and looks like it went through a storm.
Alright. It has
Huh.
seen
My computer
some
went
things.
through a storm.
The entire front I/O doesn't work, except for the power button and the reset.
Dude,
Do you work at a museum?
that's terrible.
You need to
It's-
buy a new one.
No. It's good enough for the work I do in the office.
Do you work in government? Ooh.
Oh, 10-year-old stuff.
In their defense, we now
Sorry,
have
man.
Asus laptops with 4 gigs and a Windows 8.
In their defense, they have some pretty
problem is,
okay
it's-
alcohol.
Not to give out too much details, I work in a distribution company.
Oh! They distribute food,
Stuff.
Yes.
goods,
Yes.
good food.
It's the ingredients you can use to make the food for your fiestas and parties. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And ice
Alright,
cream.
But I guess back to the OG topic at hand.
OG!
Is there anything? Is there anything new, particularly new we're gonna be expecting from Paulo Pigs Out this 2016?
This
Aside from
2016.
2 new episodes.
This 2016. I'm.
3, 6, 9, 12. That's 4 episodes. If we're going by the every 3 months thing
There's
that he's
2 or
targeted.
3 more episodes.
Let me think. Currently, I'm still thinking about, because I've got a lot of games that I could actually pick, so I'll pick one of them. I'll pick a bunch, and as for the suggestion, was it Ocelot who suggested Undertale?
Yeah, Undertale. I actually like think that game is really good, but you have to go into it blind.
Yeah, about that. My goal with that isn't to pig Undertale. My goal with that one is basically to just record my entire playthrough of Undertale, then split it up between in 10-minute chunks.
So that's your entire year is Undertale.
Well,
Year of
well,
the Undertale.
Well, kasi from what little I know, that the way you play the game the first time around affects the subsequent plays. So what my idea is to start off with a genocide run, then go for a no-kill run.
You see, but then that not playing it blind anymore.
I'm sorry.
not playing it blind anymore because we know that we have pacifist and what's it called? And genocide.
Yes, but there's also a route that's in between.
That game, though. That game.
I should look it up.
That game.
Well, it's a lot like it's if any of you guys have played Earthbound, it has like a really like Earthbound sort of feel to it. Or if you're like into the whole, it was originally called Mother, the game Mother 2. But like if you were into Earthbound or I think that's the only game you can really sort of
compare it to.
What kind of
like aesthetically, it's got a very similar like sort of aesthetic, and it's I don't know. It's an indie darling.
Okay, so it's like a Daniel Bryan.
Paid attention to by Paulo.
The only thing apart from knowing that your actions affect the game, the other thing I know is that technically, based on the comments I've heard, it was practically robbed at the Game Awards.
Damn, son.
Well, because it's an indie darling. That's how, like,
everybody loves it.
Video game. That's how the video game industry works, man. It's like the opposite of the Oscars.
Yep.
Poor Leo. He's gonna lose, isn't he?
Nobody's gonna win if Witcher 3 doesn't win.
Okay.
Well, it's not a totally bad thing. I mean, it's a really good game. I have been playing it for a while now, and that's all that's all I'm gonna say about it because I'm not really the game authority. I like it. That's it.
Paulo, have you played Witcher?
No, I haven't because until recently I didn't have any money
to pay it with. Yeah,
I couldn't buy games. That's why I'd also like to make this be a little minor tangent because Norm, you picked a good time to get out the Warframe.
Why?
The distress the stance for the new weapon, the rapier, the Destreza, is but hard to find.
Oh my.
Oh your.
Oh ours.
Oh there.
Yes. Well, yeah.
It's funny how Martin said "oh ours."
No order. Official receipts.
Yarr.
Okay, so now that we have covered everybody's basically what you can expect this year. Now what?
Now we party. Hit the party music.
We don't
Wait, that's the end music. I'm sorry. Pedo party.
What do you think of the
It's gonna be a good
ahead.
2016 because we have what starting it with 3 shows at least.
Which
Paulo
one?
Pigs Out and Channel and Turtle Linux, Jobber Talk. Well, 4 actually, and Radio
Turd
Norm.
World.
Yeah, you have Radio Norm right here, man. With Norm.
Right, so right now we have Third World Linux, which comes out around Monday-ish every week. We have Radio Norm, which comes out every other Thursday for 18 Thursdays. Then we have Jobber Talk, which is on the first and third Saturday of the month.
Or it can alternate.
So
depends on the Saturdays.
But like, we'll make it something. I don't know. I'd like to say like first and third Saturday. That way, it's consistent. People know when to refresh their feeds and stuff. But then, who am I to talk? I am the one that says Monday-ish.
Yeah, let's just surprise them, like a Barry Horowitz win.
It's either on a first or a third Saturday.
Yeah, and if I want to catch up with the PWR stuff, I might as well add an extra Saturday or I don't know. If we're feeling
we'll
generous,
see how it rolls out in the initial offering, and then we'll plot a schedule based on how it goes.
It also depends on the executives if they're gonna extend it for season 2. I mean, I heard spring season's coming, so I might get renewed by April or May. Whoever I'm dating, April O'Neil or Aunt May.
Right.
Okay.
Just don't go after
Yeah.
June.
Oh God, June. I heard Kazuya's gonna kill me.
Ha 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 ha. Tekken joke.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right, AG. Yep.
Awkward silence.
Okay.
Who's on Telegram? Why are we beeping?
AG.
That's
Oh.
AG.
Yep.
And going back though, we have 30. Oh wait, no. Sorry. If this goes well, I'm thinking that we should be releasing a Bodega Nights on Wednesdays, like every Wednesday, because if we have enough people to, if everybody shows up for recording, split up, and we can have like 2 episodes per recording session. If everybody manages to show up, you know.
I
Or
like
these
that. I do.
3 people show up.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to get 3 people on a Saturday night, I
Yep.
think. Or like,
Yeah.
you know.
Saturday
Because
night.
clearly we have social lives on a Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm just, this room has another PC, so if someone's with me here, I can't quite record with you guys.
It's fine.
Privacy
Or like,
issues.
yeah, or on a Sunday before AG and I record Third World Linux or something. Or like if AG and I doing Third World Linux, the 3 or 4 other guys
Can do the
record a Bodega Nights,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Sounds legit.
Just another heads up, guys. Chances are that sooner or later my brother might actually need to start an evening job that needs to use a microphone. So chances are I might end up every now and then switching between this microphone and the microphone on my headset.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, we duly noted. Thanks.
Norm, you should know how the microphone on my headset sounds. You've listened to it while we were on Discord while playing Warframe.
Yep.
Is it any...
But then, like, that really isn't how the microphone sounds when you record it locally, though.
Yeah, but
Like,
no, that's why I'm asking like feedback. Well, actually, I would like to ask feedback from Norm. How did I sound?
Well, Paulo, I'm gonna have to take like a 5-seconder here. I think even if we keep the microphone at a distance of about 10 feet, it's a little too close to you. But otherwise, I think you can control the levels manually.
Okay.
That's fine. Just
Okay.
avoid getting a little too excited when you're playing, and it should be okay. No
Okay.
issues there.
Okay.
it depends, though. Like, some people out there are sticklers for like audio quality. We've gotten some feedback on. We've actually gotten some feedback on Third World Linux about how my microphone sounds pretty good and AG's microphone sounds terrible. And like somebody actually complained. I'm not gonna like throw out any names, but like somebody actually complained about the sound quality of AG's microphone. And that's why he's like, it's really bothering him, right? Because like lately he's been, man, should I get a new mic? Should I get a new mic? Dude. I'd actually really like it if you do, but I'm not sure you can afford it right now. So,
If possible. That's why we're gonna be...
Gonna
be what?
I don't know where
Go
we're
on.
going there.
I don't know. It's
yeah, I don't know where you were
sounded
going
like a
with
tangent.
it either.
Sounded like a tangent related to like AG's financial situation about being unable to pay for a new microphone.
Are you gonna be talking about Patreon?
Exploring Patreon. We're looking into it.
We can have a exclusive Patreon episodes, but what content?
Yeah, again, we're gonna be looking into it. What we can offer on Patreon if we're going to go on Patreon. But hey, do we have like a PayPal account?
No, we don't. Can you set it up?
All right, I can look into it. Yeah. Radio Norm, also the finance guy. PayPal.
Yeah, because we all sort of have the work kind of divvied up. Miko and Paulo are like lord over the YouTube channel.
Lords of the YouTube.
Lords of the YouTube channel. AG does all of the social media stuff. I make sure that stuff doesn't break. I'm sorry for the broken OG feed.
My bit is about
And,
monetization.
like editing, Yeah, like playing to our strengths, our individual strengths. Seeing as you work in sales and stuff,
It's fine. I understand.
it's all about saturation.
Yeah, saturation.
Norms selling out.
And
Do they use that though? In what's it? Do you guys use that when? Do you guys use the word saturation to mean go out and find clients?
But Norm, how often do you talk about sales targets?
What do you mean?
Let me
It's
guess.
The only thing we talk about at work. What do you mean?
So do they tell you
Where
to
are you
hit-
at your targets?
On a daily
So
basis.
Where are you
so
at your
the-
targets? Are you hitting your targets? Are you missing your targets? Are you?
Do they tell you to hit your targets, or do they tell you to exceed them?
No, they tell you to. Of course, they tell me to hit and exceed them. They're not gonna tell me to. Yeah, just slow down a bit, man. Just
No. I'm just no, because there's some people that just tell you to hit the targets, and there are some people who just tell you to hit the targets, not exceed them.
Yeah, Gnome, just chill. Don't exceed them
they're-
targets. You're exceeding them way too much, Gnome. That's not
Yeah,
chill.
yeah.
No chill.
You're making too much work for everybody, no?
You took his job.
Yeah, basically, we're thinking about is targets at work. So yeah, they just keep telling us that.
And when I was okay,
We're looking at.
Paulo, have you ever worked in sales?
What?
Have you ever worked in sales?
Who's ever worked in sales?
I'm asking you. Have you ever worked in sales? Like go out and find people to sell stuff
No,
to?
I monitor salesmen.
Oh,
I'm
man.
the guy who actually has to make sure that they're doing their thing.
You're the guy that says, "Hit your targets."
Yes, I am the eye of Sauron. Okay.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, so like you should. I don't know. It's quite humbling, like actually being in sales, right?
Okay.
And like not hitting your targets, not exceeding your targets, and getting a beating from your boss because you have like it's really humbling.
Yeah, your entire person doesn't matter because the only thing that matters is your target. If you're not hitting it,
It's a very dehumanizing process as well. It's like you look around, like when you're out like doing your saturation and you're supposed to do prospecting on potential clients, you sort of cease to see them as people and start seeing them as, right, can this person, what can this person afford? Would this person be interested in? Yeah.
how much is he willing to put down? Is
So
all it boils down to.
So
How much you
basically,
think they'll be good
so
for.
so basically, in a sense, you start looking them as kind of like a machine, a vending
A
machine of
walking
sorts.
wallet.
Yeah, a wallet.
Amen.
You kind of have to.
Huh. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
part of the strategy for when you're walking around. You have to think about how much they can and be willing to spend on you if they do. So you can kind of create a tactic for approaching them and at the same time project how much more work you're gonna have to do if you do close.
And remember, always be
Always be
closing.
closing. Nice guy. Good father. Go home to your kids.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna explore Patreon as one of the potential options for getting AG that mic. Or PayPal is a significantly more direct option because
Actually, yeah.
we do
kinda
live in the third world, and unfortunately, in this particular third world nation, electronics cost more.
So much more.
Don't understand it.
Freaking. freaking markup. The markups are
Almost
insane
2 times.
because
Yeah.
They double.
yeah. Well, actually, what's it? Like cheap electronics, like cheap electronics here are really cheap.
Yeah.
You know, because we just get them from like
Yeah.
China. They're just next door. But like if you want to get say like an Audio Technica microphone or a Bose microphone or something, like I'm not sure about Bose though. I'm sure they have like a factory that's near, but like Audio Technica, Samsung's microphones, like
They
those
import those.
cost twice as much here as they do like if you're getting it on Amazon or
Oh, yeah.
something.
I think it's because they import those in, not build those.
Yeah.
I mean, import them in from anywhere that isn't China.
So
Yeah.
basically we have a markup situation similar to to the one that's happening in South America.
I
Yeah. Not sure. Can we phone
It
a
would-
friend?
No,
Right,
it's
what
just
it boils down to is it would be great. The system we have for treating electronics and imports would be great if we had the domestic equivalent here, but we don't. And so we kind of have to rely on quality stuff being imported, which makes it cost significantly more because
Double the
we're supposed to
price.
be patronizing. Is that right? Our local products. That's how the system's built.
Well, not as much as it
Yeah.
used to be. Like a lot of our tariffs, especially when it comes to like other Asian countries, have become a lot lower. And the target is to get tariffs with other Southeast Asian countries to 0
Yeah.
by last
ASEAN
year. I think.
integration.
Hail yeah! I see in 2017.
Yeah, we gotta in sales. We gotta think regionally now.
Don't think national. Think
Yeah.
regional. Then think global.
Don't think local. Nobody has the money.
No, I said
That you need.
global. I said global, not local. Why would we think local?
Think regional,
Think
right?
regional.
There was I was reading the story in the paper about how tourism in the Philippines spiked up, and one of the factors that they mentioned in like this increased interest in tourism is this idea that Southeast Asia is a single
Area.
tourist destination. So you have like
Multiple stuff.
multi-country tours.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like
I
it
didn't know
actually.
that.
It makes sense. You sell the region instead of selling the country on its own merits, and yeah, it's perfect vacation spot. Southeast Asia. If you ignore the gigantic
You get
red flag in the Spratleys.
Well, so long as there's no bullets in
And,
our
you know,
bags.
you get to see you get to see how like diverse this entire region is, etc. But you know,
Yep.
I have no idea where I was going with that, other than I read it in the papers.
He reads the papers, ladies and gentlemen. He still does.
You are a hero to us all. Because I do not. I just look at the pretty pictures on the front page and then go to the sports page.
I
just
get my
look at the
news.
advertisers and try to figure out, can I make money from this guy?
I get my news from the internet.
I get mine from Facebook. It's not always accurate.
Yeah. You know that one time I thought this heroic guy who got burned his
thought
face in the
this.
fire was a
Thought
real
this.
guy. It turns out it was
Thought
Two-Face
Wait,
Two-Face.
from
Is
The
alive?
Dark Knight.
Is he lagging?
Who's lagging?
I felt like you had a sentence going and then you stopped mid-sentence.